Me, man.
Hey, how are you, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. How you doing, man?
Good to hear your voice. Hang on a second. Okay, Lady Shay, I want to come back to you critiquing Lansky's show. If you guys can just hang on for a second. If you have to go, I understand. But the shampoo, are you familiar with Steve Williams from the Man Mindset show?
No. But he reminds me of my cousin. He looks just like my cousin.
Okay. All
Obviously
right.
not.
Well, now, folks, Steve Williams. Steve, can you give us a breakdown of your show, your philosophy, and your ideology, please?
Yeah, I am a dating relationship coach. I show men how to date women without wasting their time and their money, and really making women show their value and worth towards men. We have a live show every Wednesday and Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. And for those who do know how you get down, you some would say that you're hard on females, but I think that you're just subjective because you do not believe in tricking on females. You do push the agenda that females are in seek of the man's last name and they should be subservient to a man, correct?
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, she is going after his last name and his ring, so she needs to prove her value and worth, not him.
Right. And if I can also add, if I remember correctly, you do not support guys cupcaking on these females. You do not promote men running around getting flowers and all of this other stuff to prove themselves to females, and you do believe that the man is the prize, not the female. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. The man is the prize, and the problem is a lot of men out there nowadays feel like they have to buy dinners and drinks to please a woman, and they don't have to do that to get them in bed.
Church. Now, Shampoo, I know you have to go soon, but does this sound like your type of guy, Shampoo? I would imagine so.
Yeah, in a sense, but I'm a believer that you should take a woman out to eat and get her flowers and stuff like that because you could use that to say, bitch, I did that for you, and you could tie them up in knots after that. So, but if a woman, I agree with you with the last name, because any woman that wants her last name attached to yours, all that hyphenation, no. She thinks she's the shit, and that I would not allow that. Definitely wouldn't allow that.
All right, Lansky, can you sit tight? Lady Shay, just hang on. I want to promote Steve. And Steve, if we have to run out of time today, I do want to get you back on next week. But can you just give us a little bit more of your philosophy, how long you've been doing this? And for those who don't know, you've been married how many years, Steve?
18. It'll be 18 in December.
Okay, so you married 18 years to a beautiful Caucasian woman, or do you even not acknowledge her ethnicity and nationality?
I don't, but she's my white queen. Yeah, so.
Okay. There you go.
But Star, the funny thing is, I would love to give that guy a fruit basket because this is the kind of guy I like, the guy that's going to take a woman out to dinner, because any man that takes a woman out to dinner has no game, meaning he has to hide behind money and food, and he's not good enough for her. So I like that guy. I like that guy.
Church.
Man, I didn't know I was talking to this type of guy. I was talking to this type of guy.
All right, so hang on, Shampoo. Stay right there. Steve, what else do you want to get across to my audience today? I'm here to support you because you have supported me. Do you have any type of GoFundMe, any type of things that you're doing by way of special events, any type of classes? What is it you want to get across to people?
Well, I do have a Patreon, and it's just that you go to the Man Mindset. We have a membership. We help guys, again, learn how to approach, talk to women, give them confidence, show them bedroom game, show them that, it's you have to go for the kitty cat between her ears and not the one between her legs. And that's where,
Church,
when you buy dinners, you're going for the one between her legs when you're caking like that. So,
Hey, so now for those who do know about how Steve gets down, you took issue. You took a lot of issue with regards to Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks and Sierra. I think that you were even coming down on Sierra for being a woman who had extra baggage, if I'm saying this correctly, and you were really just like, taking personal shots. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes. Any woman that tries to make her new man the daddy and tries to get rid of the other father is a very awful woman. But, Mr. Wilson is kind of soft and a cookie cutter. So, he's like no spine, no balls. So, you could tell.
I know what you mean by that. I know what he means.
Lady Shay, do you have any questions for Steve Williams, or are you just listening?
He has some views that I kind of agree with, like the hyphenated thing, but the whole taking the wooing and the chivalry part out of courting with a potential mate is like that's a lost art. Like, that's part of the reason why men can't keep a woman, because they're so quick to just jump in bed with them instead of woo them over and gain their trust first. And I think part of that with that dating and eating and talking, because you're in a public area and you're not being subjected to be in a private area where you're forced to do something that you don't want to do. But that's why people date.
Steve, I need to respond, please.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. The reason it's a lost art is because women don't have the same standards as women did back then. So we have to go to 2017.
All women don't. You're saying all women don't have these standards, right?
Well, most women. But regardless, I always tell my guys, it's not about stuff in their mouth. It's about compatibility. So if you want to go out with me, we can do tea or coffee. I can take you out to ice cream, or I'll get a $2 loaf of bread and we'll feed the ducks.
That's still a date. Still a date.
Oh, absolutely.
You're buying me coffee. That's breakfast. I actually would prefer to do something like that. It's not about the money. It's about the time.
You don't go on dates.
Fucking mind your business, Wimpy. But it's not about the money. It's about the time spent in that public space. I don't want to be with a man that can't take me out. I want to see how you act in public. I want to see how you act in a coffee shop. I want to see how you act in a restaurant. I want to see how you act in a bar. So, yes, I'm going to go out and date you, and yes, you're going to fucking pay for it because you're the man.
But wait a second. What's so special about you where I need to take you out? I mean,
because you chose me. Evidently, you chose me. You came to me. You want to get to know me. I'm interested in you. All right, so show me what you want, baby.
No one has chose her. No one has chose her, Steve.
Wow.
No one has chose her.
Okay, guys, hang on. Steve, please respond.
With that type of attitude, you could get a 99-cent burger, and we can meet up later on that night, because there's no way a man would want to take a woman out.
I wouldn't even date you from what you said. You already said you won't even want to go on dates. You don't even, because that's crazy. Like, you don't even want to pay for a date.
No, I didn't say dates. I said don't take a woman out to dinner, because you're wasting your money on somebody you don't even know. So why invest that money in a complete stranger who is going to eat your food and then go bring it back home to the guy that she's screwing? So why do that?
That's not true. That's not how you're lost. When you're dating someone, when you've chosen someone and you want to get to know that person, how else do you get to know them? Like, you go out on
we can feed the ducks.
Date. I mean, that's fine, but that's still like that still costs gas. That still costs, like, what are you talking about? Like,
okay, hang on, Lady Shay. I want to ask Steve a question, and then I will go Lansky. Okay, so hang on a second. All right, so Steve, if I remember correctly, because I have watched many of your videos, and correct me if I'm wrong, have you said, or do you believe that if you spend over $100, that you should be entitled to smash and to sample the goods?
Oh, absolutely! If you spend over $100, she should even make your breakfast. Come on, what kind of cupcake is going to come out of his ends for a woman he doesn't know? A desperate man who has no game.
Okay.
You sound like, are you serious right now?
Okay,
yes.
hang on, Lady Shay. Okay, hang on, Lady Shay. Lansky, you are the youngest on the line. You always say young nigga swag, yada, yada, yada. Is what Steve saying, does it make any sense to you, Lansky? Or well, actually, Lansky is very much against the friend zone. Yes, Lansky?
Yes, I'm against that too. I agree with everything he's saying. Like he said, the character of women or the moral of women are not the same as it was a long time ago. A lot of females go on dates for free meals. I even have an episode of Lance's Corner called Free Meals, where females, you gotta talk about females just going on dates. There's been articles on it about college females who've gone to college and, been going on dates throughout their whole time just to get, food and whatever they need to get, but never being interested. So I agree with him. Listen, Steve, I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. You can't save everybody, man. This one on the phone right here, you're married 18 years. You're married 18 years. Congratulations, my brother. This one right here has never been on a date. Doesn't even have a partner.
You never left the friend zone. So what are you talking about?
Now she's telling you, my man Steve, how to give this relationship advice. Listen, we can't save everybody. We can't save everybody.
Okay, guys, hang on a second. Hang on, because Shampoo, I know you have to go soon. But here's what I want to ask Steve and Shampoo. I want you to respond after Steve responds. Steve, now I would imagine that you have heard the show here.
Yes.
And do you know that Shampoo worked for close to 3 years, got himself a pension. His family left him 2 homes. But he has been reduced, and I say that respectfully, to a $75 a week allowance from his wife. Is there any hope for Shampoo, or does he need to find just a better footing in life?
Well, he needs to get his spine out the backyard and his balls out of her purse, man up, and tell her what is and not what could be. This is the problem with a lot of men. The problem is y'all guys allow these women to come into your castle telling you what to do. You compromise your standards and all this stuff. She probably withholds sex from you. She probably tells you what you can and cannot do, and she probably dresses you. That's a shame. Shame on you, man.
No, I don't know.
And tells you when to hang out with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lansky, fall back. Hang on, Steve. Thank you. Stay right there. Shampoo, do you want to respond to Steve Williams, the host of The Man Mindset?
Yes, no, with all due respect, I want to know, why did you go to the white side? But first, let me answer your question. The reason why my wife did that, we came to an agreement because I was spending too much money. I'm on a fixed income. She works. Yes, I have 2 homes, but that. It wasn't that, this is all I'm going to give you because I'm going to keep you in check. It wasn't like that. We sat down and said, listen, you're doing this, you're doing too much, you're doing, and I agreed, and we came to that. So it's not like I'm some punk-ass nigga. Trust me, she's still scared of me because she remembered me.
Shampoo, can you please not put domestic violence on the table? Please don't do that.
I'm not putting that in my.
Please don't do that.
But I'm saying one thing good if I could say about domestic violence.
Oh no! We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
One thing good.
Steve, would you like to
Yes.
respond to what Shampoo has now said?
Does he be sitting down? Because this is so odd to me. Because of course you do. We know. See, the problem is that when you compromise your standards to a woman, she will never respect you again. As a man, you must lead the woman. You don't sit back and ask for permission or compromise your standards. There are negotiables. You know what? Chicken or steak. But you never compromise and be like, well, here's my balls. Take them and let me borrow them when I can. Shame on you.
Well, why did you go to the white side? Why did you go to the white side?
Because I can. You know why? Because I'm not dealing with the weave hats. I'm not dealing with the attitude. I'm not dealing with the disrespect. I'm not dealing with the weight gain. I'm not dealing with the, I'm this and that. You know what? My wife could be green. My wife could be green with 5 eyes as long as she respects me as a man.
Guys, hang on, guys. I want to hear Steve finish. Please, Steve.
Yes, as I was saying, as long as I get the respect I demand as a man, I'm fine. But as you can see, I have a successful marriage. I don't have to ask my wife for anything, and I damn sure don't pee sitting down, sir.
Okay, stop, everybody. Hang on. Okay, so, Lady Shay, not that you have to defend women of color, but Steve Williams has just said that he doesn't want to deal with the weave hats, the weight gain, and the attitude. Do you feel that you need to respond, or do we just keep it pushing?
Yeah, because that had to be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. All black women don't wear weave. All black women don't gain weight. All black women don't have attitudes. You deserve to be with the woman that you're with because you're fucking delusional. You've been out the game for 18 years, bro. How is you giving relationship advice? The only relationship you're giving us based on your 18-year marriage. What are you talking about? It's a new age.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Steve.
A successful marriage, but let me ask you, how long have you been married, and how many kitty cats do you have in your house?
Okay, let's go.
How about this, sweetheart? How long have I been married? 0 years. I've never been married. How many children do I have? 0 kids, nigga, because I know my value. I'm waiting, nigga.
Wait.
Your value is going down.
So what are you talking about?
Well,
what are you talking about?
Let's talk about your value. Your value, hey, look, you women can value yourself all you want, but it's the man that places value in you, sweetheart. You can think that. Let me explain something to you.
You sound dumb. First of all, it's the love within yourself that you make first. If you can't love yourself, ain't nobody gonna love you.
Is that what
so
Steve
ain't no
Harvey
man
told
gonna
you?
put value in me, bitch. I know I'm priceless. What are you talking about?
Is that what Steve Harvey
What are
told
you talking about?
Did Steve Harvey tell you that? He told you that lie to think you special.
You sound
You're
like
not
an educated
special.
schoolboy.
You
sound like an articulated
hang
schoolboy.
on. Okay, hold on. Just everybody take a breath. Hold on. Okay, now, Lady Shay, I heard you just call Steve Williams out of his name. have you gone someplace else now? I'm asking you. You've
Sorry.
You've
I'm getting lit.
You've used profanity. The man has been respectful to you. Are we going there, Steve? Do you want to respond or what?
Yeah, because you can tell why she's not special and she's just worth a booty call. I'm sure she's over 30 where...
I'm not special.
Hang on, Lady Shay. Steve is responding to you name calling. Hang on.
I'm sure she's over 30 where metabolism slowed down, the eggs are drying up, and the crow's fees are coming in. Remember, 40 is not the new 20. It's closer to 60. Someone is going to sit around and lie to you and tell you how special you are. You know what? You can't probably find a man. Sure, men want to sleep with you, but there's nothing special about you. You can hear with your attitude in your mouth that you don't deserve a ring. Now, look, I got dick and bubble gum, but I'm all out of bubble gum, so you can get some dick.
But Steve,
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
You sound dumb because I don't deal with married men, first of all. And second
He doesn't want you. He doesn't want you. He's saying that you're a dumb. You're a dummy. Guys, I want us to slow down. I want us to slow down and take turns talking. Shampoo, you have to go soon. I know. Do you want to ask Steve something else, or do you want to comment? What, Shampoo?
Yeah, Steve, if you was, I mean, I'm not saying you're not a man, all that, if you were so much of a man, but able to tame a black woman. I mean, you said they got attitude. They're not hard to tame. No woman is hard to manipulate. I don't care if they're white, black, Asian. It don't matter. It's easy. All you got to do is take them out to eat to the finest restaurant, and after that, you got them. Says
the man peeing sitting down. That's so cute. The man that has no spine and balls are going to give advice on that. Come on, stop.
I said, why did you go to the white side? And you said, because I couldn't deal with the attitude.
Well, it's
you
not.
was soft.
Well,
that's what you're saying.
It's not necessarily deal with the attitude. It's just that I demand respect from a woman, and I'm not going to sit around and let a woman raise her voice and tell me what I can and can't do. Hey, make me sit on the toilet seat and also tell me how I spend my money. Doesn't that sound familiar?
No, it doesn't sound familiar. What you just said is that you were soft and you couldn't put a black girl in check. I got you. So you had to go. You had to get another motorcycle. You couldn't buck a horse, so you ain't got a pony. I got you.
If that's a horse which you're dealing with,
you got to realize. You got to realize who you talking to now. You're talking to me now.
Single is out for $1 million and it's fire.
You're talking to me now. I'm the smartest dumb nigga you ever gonna meet. So you're not talking to some guy on the mindset show. This is sad.
You know you're right.
I know exactly.
You know you're right.
I know exactly why you went there. Why you went to the
Okay, hold on, Shampoo. Let's let Steve respond.
Shampoo, you're absolutely right. And let me apologize. You know what? Why don't you give me your address so I can send you a box of Man Maxi pads, because I feel terrible right now that I was disrespectful. But you know what? I see you bleed between your legs, so please allow me to help you, because that's why that black woman of yours, no disrespect to her, treats you like
she's Hispanic.
Wait. Now you asking me about black women. Why are you not with a black woman since you're with a Spanish woman?
I have a daughter by a black. I could tame a black woman. I'm asking you, why couldn't you tame a black woman? That's what I'm asking you.
Now says the man that says the pot.
You ran.
I didn't run. Listen.
Okay. Oh, you ran.
Now, did you hear that?
Hang on a second, guys. Hold on. If I can ask Steve a question. Now it's well known that Shampoo has put his Mac down physically. Over years, he's trying to come to a better place. He hosts a show now with regards to finding solutions for domestic violence. Steve Williams, can I ask you, do you support or have you ever felt that a man is entitled to give a woman a backhand on occasion or at some point during a marriage?
Okay, this is a tricky question. Now, follow me along, everybody. Get your
No, it
crayons
ain't.
out. Get your crayons out and check this out. Now,
Get your crayons out.
We want
Everybody fall back. Everybody fall back and let Steve respond.
if a woman is coming at you like Jason Voorhees, you have every right to knock her straight the fuck out. But with that being said, as a man, I teach my clients and men that when you meet a woman, you let her know from the get-go that I'm a drama-free man. If you bring any drama into my life, you're gone. And let me tell you why. Because a lot of these black women and women out here feel like they could disrespect men, but it's odd they go to their jobs and they treat their bosses, presidents, and CEOs with respect. The only difference is they will fire her. You guys will allow and accept bad behavior. So I wouldn't have to put my hands on a woman. I'll just fire her and call the next one up in the bullpen.
Okay. Shampoo, do you want to respond? I know you have to go soon, but Shampoo, any response?
If you really love them, you have to teach them. And sometimes, not for me, sometimes it could get, the teaching can become physical.
I understand.
And it's a learning curve.
Yeah,
It's a learning curve.
I agree with you.
And they won't do it again.
Well, yeah, I agree with you because if I was sitting on the toilet seat, I had no spine. I had to compromise to my woman. Man, it would take me out of my nature.
I tell you one thing. If I rode a motorcycle and I couldn't ride it because it was too big for me, I would learn how to ride it. I wouldn't run to a smaller bike. I tell you that.
Pay attention.
I tell you that.
What?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say, you know what? This bike is too big for me to ride. Let me ride this little one. I wouldn't do that.
Come on, Timmy.
Okay, guys, hang on a second. Okay, Steve, I thank you for calling in, and if you are available at any point to co-host Shampoo's show, Time to Heal, I am the creator, I am the producer. I would love to have you on maybe one day next week.
Please, thank you.
And I do appreciate your time. We're going to get back to some other things before we close out this morning, but again, I just wanted to give you the opportunity to call in, and if you're available next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I'd love to have you back on my show.
Oh, absolutely. And I just want to say to the young lady, look, just hang in there. One day, if you pray hard enough and open up that door, the man stork is going to drop that husband to you. You just hang in there, young lady. But thank you, Star. I appreciate you, fam.
There's no hope, Steve. There's no hope.
What are you talking about?
Okay, hang on a second. Lady Shea, do you want to respond before Steve goes or no?
No, have a good day, Steve. Goodbye.
Hey, Steve, good to talk to you, man. And like I say, let's get you back on next week. No ifs, ands, or buts, all right?
No doubt, fam. Much
Salute,
love.
Steve.
Appreciate
Salute,
y'all
Steve.
guys.
Salute.
Thank you,
Yes,
guys.
sir. Respect.
All right,
Thank you,
peace.
man. Thank
All
you.
right.
Woo. Steve Williams on the check-in from the Man Mindset Show. There's his banner, folks. Make sure that you check him out. He's been putting in the work for a number of years. And Shampoo, I hear you moving around. You're going to hang up now, Shampoo. I know you got to go handle some business, yes?
Yeah, thanks, man. Time to Heal, 9 p.m. tonight.
Okay.